important, that corporations have created an ecosystem. And one of the points that I make is our society allows corporations to exist. We're not entitled to exist. And so we have a responsibility to society. And I think our leaders, in fact, have a responsibility to be leaders. And so that scrutiny, I accept 100%.
Okay, let's sneak in one final question. I've gone way over time, and I apologize. I see Steve Lippin. Jeff, we'll get you next time.
Larry and Ken, I think we agree. How do you force change, though? I mean, Larry, BlackRock has really been in the forefront of the ESG movement within corporate governance and a real leader, and yet change is so slow. So what is, and Ken as well, how do you force change when it is so incremental and so gradual? How do you do something more radical? Have you thought about that? Has the board of American Express thought about more radical things we could do to enhance diversity and inclusion?
Well, I could speak about BlackRock's board, but it doesn't come from the board. It comes from it really has to come from the leadership of the firms. And if the leaderships of the firms are not doing the changes, hopefully the board forces that change. And if not, it's going to be the shareholders. Okay, hopefully the shareholders don't have to do it in our vote. But in my last corporate letter, I spoke about it. I would just say something to tie in what you said in the first question related to PR and HR. I hope it doesn't come to just, I hope it's never part of HR, because it has to be imbued in the culture of a firm. It has to be talked about, it has to be shown. Behaviors across the entire firm in every region have to be similar. And every citizen of the firm has to understand what is acceptable behaviors and what are unacceptable behaviors. And it's the same linkage about what are the acceptable, responsible behaviors related to building your teams. I look at it for us is if we are not a mirror of who our clients are, we're going to fail. And so here's a big issue. 55% of all wallets are managed by women. I actually believe we are going to have 55% of our citizens to be female, because we're going to be a mirror of our clients. If the African American population of America is 16.2, I expect one day we to be closer to 16.2, and on and on and on. Because if we fail in delivering that reflection, a reflection that has that high quality, consistent delivery, so we have to develop people, not just putting people in places, but developing and getting that done. If we could deliver that, we will continue to drive growth for our shareholders.